The Humboldt Research Award is kind of one of those lifetime awards where you don't get awarded for a particular one paper or one result, but more for a longer history of research. And in my case, I think it's actually pretty clear to say that the special thing that I have done is taken this field of spins on surfaces to the level where we can look at these spins one-on-one. We can look at individual spins and measure their properties. And not only measure their properties, we can also control them as quantum bits. So making spins on surfaces into quantum bits, I think, is kind of the summary answer. So this particular award is actually the biggest award I've gotten in my history. So it's a fantastic honor and achievement. And of course, it makes me very proud, not just of my own work, but of the entire team of people that work on these, right? Well, I might get the award, but I don't get the award only for the work that I do. I get this award on behalf of the Center for Quantum Nanoscience and also of my previous place, the IBM Research Center. So it is a fantastic culmination kind of this 20 years of work. So of course my wife was super happy. It gives us an opportunity to spend some time in Germany, and since one of our kids is actually in Germany now, our oldest daughter is studying physics in Germany, it gives us an opportunity to spend more time closer to her. So I think the family overall is very excited that we have this opportunity. What are the main differences between German basic science and Korean basic science is of course a huge and difficult question to answer. I can only do this from my personal perspective. I have to admit that in Germany I mostly have experience as a student and as a PhD student, an undergraduate student, so it's a bit more student-oriented. Whereas in Korea I've only been here as a director, as a professor, so it's a very different look at the two countries. I would say that Germany is much broader in basic science. Basic science is an established field in Germany. Every major university does basic science. Whereas in Korea, basic science is still a much younger field. And that of course makes it a bigger challenge for us to do basic science in Korea, but it also makes it a bit more rewarding because we're really doing something special. So I think there are big differences between those two countries, and it is actually a pleasure and an honor to do basic science kind of in both worlds. Part of this award entices the recipient, me, to actually spend time in Germany and collaborate with the people, the researchers in Germany. In my case in particular, I did this award together with the professor and director of a Max Planck Research Center in Stuttgart in Germany. So I will certainly be spending time in Stuttgart, not only at the Max Planck Institute, but also at the University of Stuttgart, where I have good friends and colleagues. And then probably more time in other parts of Germany, going around and visiting other groups. It's a difficult question to answer what you want to achieve in the future for me, because I consider myself to be an explorer, right? Let me explain this a little bit. So there are different types of researchers. There are those researchers that have a very particular goal they want to achieve, and this could be an applied goal like making a better solar cell, or could be a very basic research question like what is dark matter. And then there are the explorers. Those are the people like me that actually build new instruments and try to measure things that we don't really know yet, right? And so that makes it much more difficult to say what I'm going to do in 5 years. But what I can tell you for sure is that we're going to keep exploring, using our research tools, making better research tools, and try to find new effects that we couldn't really think about before.